ॻाल्हि रहिजी वई त तव्हां ॿारनि जे ऐं मुंहिंजे फैकल्टी मेंबर जी कम्यूट जेका थींदी हुई हिन कैंपस खां असांजे EDC कैंपस में, उन में सन 2021 में असां या जेके शटल ईवीज़ असांजूं आहिनि उहे वरितियूं हुयूं। वक़्त सां गॾु ॿारनि जो तइदाद बि वधियो, फैकल्टी जो नंबर बि वधियो, ऑफिसर्स जो। ऐं सैयद कोमल हैदर शाह साहब जंहिंखे गुज़ारिश कई त असांखे अगरि महिरबानी कयो त इहा जेको फ़र्ज़ु आहे हिन शहर जे हिकु मोतबर सियासतदान हुजण जो उहो अदा कयो आहे। सखर IBA यूनिवर्सिटी तव्हांजी थोराइती आहे, उहा EV बि अॼु असांखे मिली आहे। हिन सां मुंहिंजा फैकल्टी मेंबर, मुंहिंजा स्टाफ, नॉन फैकल्टी, मुंहिंजा स्टूडेंट्स डेफिनेटली कुझु न कुझु उन्हनि खे सहूलियत पैदा थींदी। ऐं साफ़ी हज़रात मुंहिंजे साम्हूं हूंदा आहिनि, मुंहिंजा ॿाहिरि आहिनि, तव्हां आईनो आहियो, असां सभिनीनि जो मुआशिरे जो आईनो आहियो। जिते कोई बि ऑफिसर सियासतदान चङो कमु करे तव्हांखे साराइणु खपे। जिते असां खां ग़लतियूं थियनि तव्हां अचो, असां सां विहो, असांखे इस्लाह में मदद कयो ऐं चङी शइ खे प्रोमोट कयो, ग़लति शइ खे रोकण में पंहिंजो किरदारु अदा कयो। मुंहिंजा ॿार, तव्हां सभु मुंहिंजा औलाद वांगुरु आहियो, मुंहिंजी न्याणियूं, मुंहिंजा बचा, महिनत कयो। CSS जो ही फ्री जेको आहे इहो सभिनीनि जे लाइ कोन्हे। मां पंहिंजे नंढे भाइरनि जहिड़े हिकु क़ाबिल ऑफिसर जेको कमिश्नर सखर आहे उनखे अॼु रिक्वेस्ट कई आहे त असां अॻियां 2 ॾींहंनि खां पोइ 1 कलाक जी मीटिंग में वेहंदासीं, कुझु मुंहिंजा फैकल्टी मेंबर, मां, ऐं असां वेही करे उन जा एलिजिबिलिटी क्राइटेरिया डिफाइन कंदासीं। हिकु 21 ग्रेड जा ऑफिसर शुड आई से कंहिं सीनियर ब्यूरोक्रेट जो पास जंहिंजी फाउंडेशन बीकन हाउस ऐं ग्रामर स्कूल जी हूंदी, उहो त एंट्री टेस्ट पास करे वधीक मार्कूं करे अची वेंदो, चवंदो हाणे मूंखे मुफ़्त में पढ़ायो। नो, असांजो फोकस सिंध जो उहो अंडर प्रिविलेज क्लास आहे जेको ट्यूटर जी फीस नथो भरे सघे, जेको कंहिं अकेडमी जी फीस नथो भरे सघे। असां एलिजिबिलिटी फोकस कंदासीं उन अंडर प्रिविलेज क्लास जे लाइ। मां समय खां गुज़ारिश कंदुमि त हिन में कुझु सीटियूं जेके ॿार अफोर्डिंग आहिनि उन्हनि खे बि असांखे मदद करणी आहे। पोइ अगरि 20-25 पंहिंजे इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर जी अवेलेबिलिटी जे हिसाब सां।
Professor Dr. Altaf Hussain Samo will shed light on the preparatory classes for comparative examinations at EDC Sukkur University. Please, sir.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Honorable Komal हैदर शाह साहब, आबादी साहब, Vice Chancellor, Honorable guest, dear colleagues and students out of the Sukkur. Per month. I'll present. So this is what we have done. So the CSS preparatory classes at Sukkur IBA, actually it is a tree that is based on the mission of Sukkur IBA, serve community. And based on this serve community mission, our mission is providing CSS preparatory class education to the students of Sukkur and surrounding districts, provide them quality education that will not only empower them but also make them to contribute meaningfully in the society. That is what the mission of Sukkur IBA, that is what we are following the dream of Professor Nizar. As you know that from Karachi to Lahore, you see very few CSS academies. One is in Hyderabad, other is in Lahore, but there is no other academy that is providing CSS. And the students from Sukkur and surrounding districts, those who are capable, but due to the poverty, due to the financial reasons, they are not able to afford. So the dream of starting CSS classes at Sukkur IBA was because we want these students so that they can come at Sukkur IBA easily and prepare themselves for the CSS program. And we were focusing our best to cover the syllabus comprehensively, developing their conceptual framework, providing effective study techniques, and also guide them through experienced faculty. Here I would like to appreciate the effort of Fayaz Abadi Sahab. 2-3 weeks earlier we were at the dinner and he asked me, why you are not faster, we are already working on the proposal. And he said, I am going to ask all my district and divisional management that they should be the part of this program and teach and during the CSS program. Thank you sir for your support. Our CSS program is around 20 weeks CSS preparatory program. We run classes on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, considering that we need the CSS officer who are most of the time in the week they are busy. First 2 weeks we run the foundation semester. Manganar Sahab is here, who always support in the foundation semester by developing their grammar and English skills. Then we teach them all compulsory subjects. Then obviously there are so many subjects that we cannot teach all the optional subjects, but with the consent of the student and majority of the students which subject they want, we select the optional subject. We are also, with the support of district council, providing 10,000 rupees allowance for the books to the students, also to the living allowance of 10,000 rupees to the students who are outside the Sukkhur, free transportation, Sukkhur and Rotary. There will be no tuition fee, and we run the classes with weekly discussion, newspaper. Our classes are air conditioned, library, mentoring session. Now we are going to run the 2 batches every year, 75 students each year, each in each batch, and 150 students. And we are also going, as DC Saab says, we will first conduct the merit-based screening test, and also then the second criteria will be the poverty test, because we are not going to allow the student who can afford to join, because this program is for those who cannot afford but they are talented. So that is our, then we run the foundation class, obviously, extensive class will be run. We have the mock examination, and also we invite the guest lecture from the secretaries, the chairman, Federal Public Service Commission, to the chairman in public service. They come and deliver lecture over here. The test syllabus, because I said there are students, so we will conduct test, there will be 100.
लाइटर नोट ये इजीली अज्यूम कर सकते हैं कि आज हम सब Ladies and gentlemen, and your huge round of applause, Dr. Mohammad Bagharij Sahab, DC Sukkur Division. Sir, please.
Honorable Chairman, District Council Sukkur, Kumar Shah Sahab, Vice Chancellor Dr. Asif Sheikh Sahab, Pro Vice Chancellor Dr. Mudari Shah Sahab, Professor Altaf Samu Sahab, Bilal Khan Sahab, students of the IBA, faculty, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu Alaikum. It's indeed an honor for me to talk about the ceremonies which is going to be held after the speeches, which is particularly regarding the District Council Sukkur CSS scholarship, and that is focusing on the preparation classes for the CSS. I want to just highlight, because we have gone through all these stages and the phases for the preparation of the competitive examinations. There is difference between the academic examination and the competitive examination. This is to be identified first whenever you are preparing for any examination. And here, when we talk about the competitive examination, it is not only the CSS, but there are so many other exams. But once you prepare for CSS, I have seen a lot of the entrepreneurs who has either qualified for CSS, but if they fail to, they are accommodated in one or another exam, and they are recruited into the bureaucratic family. We call it fraternity or the family. So, in this context, this is my opinion, because now this is transition from the academies to the institutional level programs. Because when we were the students and we were searching for some academies at our time in 2008 or 9, there were the trend of academies at that point of time. But now, today, the Kumar Shah Sahab, you are going to transform this into the institutional based program. So I would like to suggest here, rather it is going to be the preparatory classes. There is one basic concept in university, that is CPD, continuous professional development. This should be initiated as a CPD at IBA. then you can have both things. On one hand you have the scholarship program, on other hand you have other people who want to come in that program, they can apply, and on merit they can be qualified. That's one thing. Second thing, this is the investment into the future leaderships, because whenever you are preparing the young generation for the competitive examination, you are actually carving the way for the evolution of the future leadership, which are coming in the form of the deputy commissioners in the administration, deputy commissioner in the income tax, collectors in the custom group, or the DSPs, ASPs in the police department, railway department, excise department, the department you take the name, so you will find those young future leaders into those departments. So this is going to be one of the wonderful investment into the future leadership of the Sukkhur division. I will not call it Sukkhur district because the Vice Chancellor has already told you this is going to be the program for the entire division and even beyond the division. So,
President of Chamber of Commerce Sukkhur and the Vice President of FPCCI, Mr. Bilal Khan.
I'm very grateful to Vice Chancellor Sahab, Pastor Sheikh Sahab for inviting me to this event. Kumail Haidar Shah Sahab, he's a chairman, also like a younger brother to me. And we are very fortunate that since he's taken charge, his interest in education has been unbelievable. And whenever we meet, we always discuss these things. So we are, Sukkhur district is very fortunate to have him. And then our Commissioner Fayaz Basi Sahab, since he's come, he's been very grateful. He's been a friend of Sukkhur. MB Tharejo Sahab, we've had very few interactions, but young guy, he told me he's under 40, I believe. And Vice Chancellor Sahab, I think 22, 23. But once again, thank you so much, sir. I will make my speech very short because I do have another engagement. But to start off, I mean, there was a time when Sukkhur was known for Sukkhur Viraj. Wherever you would name Sukkhur, the name of Sukkhur Viraj would pop up. This institute has now, Sukkhur is recognized because of this institute. Wherever I go, wherever I travel. And I tell them I'm from Sukkhur. Oh, where Sukkhur IB is. So Alhamdulillah, this is a gift from Allah Ta'ala, and again we are grateful to Umaru Nisar Siddiqui Sahab that he started this institution. I believe I am going to get the consent from my members. So inshallah 15 students are going to bear the cost. And wherever help is required, we are always there for you. We are always there for the district council, for the administration. And sir, thank you so much for calling me. God bless.
Thank you. Chairman District Council Sukkhur, I request our chief guest to take to the stage and share his insights on today's program and subsequent MOU between Sukkhur IB University and District Council Sukkhur. Mr. Sayyid Kumail Haidar Shah.
Respected Fayaz Abbasi Sahab, Commissioner Sukkhur. Most respected Vice Chancellor Asif Sheikh Sahab. Most respected Deputy Commissioner MB Tharejo Sahab. The most respected Bilal Khan Sahab चले गए. Chamber of Commerce के जितने भी members मौजूद हैं, आमिर मौली साहब, हमारे जो भी गुरदास साहब, सब सैयद मदद अली शाह साहब, मुमताज बुखारी साहब, and the last but not the least, Ghulam Hussain Manganhar Sahab, and the audience, students, the friends of the media, teachers, members of the district councils, sabko assalamu alaikum. It's a great honor for me to being here, to being a part of such a great institute in which any of student or families dreams comes true when they study over here. And I was the student of this huge institute in 2011 and 10. So there are some golden memories of mine for this institute. I started a program here, this CSS classes when Nisar Siddiqui Sahab started. और उसमें जो पढ़ाते थे वो उस ज़माने के लोकल SDMs, असिस्टेंट कमिश्नर एंड डिप्टी कमिश्नर सर मदद अली शाह साहब को याद होगा, हमने एक एक्स्ट्रा क्लासेस स्टार्ट किए थे। तो मैं 2008 में ही एनजीओटिक और पॉलिटिकल एक्टिविटीज़ में आ गया था। तो थोड़ा सियासत से और खिदमत से बोर हो रहा था, तो मैंने कहा मैं कहीं बाहर पढ़ने जाता हूँ। तो निसार सिद्दीकी साहब, सर मदद अली शाह साहब और गुलाम हुसैन मंगरहार साहब ये हमारे फैमिली मेम्बर्स की तरह थे, टीचर भी थे, ट्यूशन भी पढ़ी है मैंने इनके पास। तो मैंने कहा डोंट गो फॉर आउट एंड यू नो व्हाई डोंट यू ज्वाइन IBA सखर, एंड इतनी मेहनत की है तुमने, इतना काम किया है, तो यहाँ पे IBA सखर आ जाओ, CSS क्लास हम स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं, तो यू शुड स्टार्ट दिस। आई मेट विद निसार साहब ने कहा बिल्कुल आप आएँ और IBA का क्लास है। तो उस ज़माने में अभी प्रिंसिपल सेक्रेटरी है सर सुमैर और हमजा शफाकत कमिश्नर है कोयटा, वो यहाँ पे AC हुआ करते थे। तो हम तीनों ने ये क्लासेस स्टार्ट किए। तो मुझे आज भी याद है कि जब पहला दिन एक क्लासरूम था बड़ा अच्छा सा बना हुआ, राउंड राउंड लाइंस थी, एंड आई एंटर्ड इन द क्लास। तो जितने भी स्टूडेंट्स थे, क्योंकि उससे 8 दिन पहले एक IBA में फंक्शन हुआ था जिसमें मैं चीफ गेस्ट बन के आया था 2012। जितने भी स्टूडेंट्स थे वो सब खड़े हो गए, उन्होंने कहा गुड मॉर्निंग सर। मैं बड़ा एम्बैरेस फील किया, वो तो लेक्चर देने आया या टीचर है या पढ़ाने आया। तो आई सेड इन वेरी गोल्डन मेमोरी, देन वो प्रोग्राम अनफॉर्चुनेटली बंद हो गया। सो आई स्टार्टेड दिस डिस्कशन विद आसिफ साहब, एंड आसिफ साहब को मैंने ये रिक्वेस्ट की कि आए
DC Sukkur, Dr. M.D. Dharejo, members of faculty, members of civil society, all the friends, all the students, friends from media, Assalamu alaikum. First of all, I must congratulate Sukkur IB University and the district council for entering into this agreement for facilitation of the underprivileged students, for bringing them to the mainstream. This is one of the landmark achievements which Sukkur IB has earned with the cooperation and assistance of District Council Sukkur. So again, my felicitations, my congratulations to the District Council and Sukkur IB University for this flagship project, for this landmark achievement. Now coming to the very perception or the purpose behind this initiative. Dear colleagues, basically this initiative is aimed at talent hunt. We have talented students in our society, in our rural areas, who really want to become something, who really want to excel in their fields. But what happens that they don't have the resources, they don't have the required logistics, they don't have the proper counseling, and they don't have the institutional support. So our aim, our purpose of this agreement, this initiative, is to go down really in the poor class and hunt for the talent who can be promoted, who can be encouraged, who can be supported. So this is the gist behind that, this initiative which has been launched. I tell you very honestly, people keep asking us that I want to send my child to Lahore or Islamabad, please suggest some good academies, because my purpose is, my aim is that my child, my daughter, my son should do CSS, so please suggest me the best possible academies, whether it is Karachi, Hyderabad, Islamabad or Lahore. So obviously we do suggest, but it gives us the impression, or it gives us, you know, our conscience tells us also that if there is someone, if there is a boy, if there is a girl who really wants to excel, who really wants to go for competitive examinations, whether these are federal public service exams or state public service exam or other competitive exams, where he will go, who cannot even afford to buy books, who even cannot go and travel and meet someone for guidance. So that is the area where we have to intervene, where we have to make difference in tangible terms, that we have to find that out and we have to promote him, we have to counsel him, and we have to bring him to a certain stage. So rather we can simply say that our Honorable DC has done extraordinary work in COVID-19. There was a terminology we used to call as TTQ. Trace, track and quarantine. So we can apply that analogy here. We can trace, we can track and promote those boys, those students, those girls who really want to excel in competitive examinations, and we can support them by providing them logistics, by providing them academic counseling, by promoting them. So my humble submission to the co-signatories is to go and target the most poor, the poorest of the poor, who really has the talent, but he is not having those facilities or resources that he can prove his talent in that field. Now, just I'm telling you today's example. I visited examination center in the morning because today annual examinations of class 9th have commenced. So I was asking the invigilator, please can you tell me a student who is doing the paper himself? I just want to see his writing. I want to see how he is attempted, so that we can separate him from the existing system, and we can at least track him or trace him because he is different from others. So this is how we have to look for talent hunt. And
ladies and gentlemen, the Vice Chancellor Sukkur University and Mr. Kumail Haider Shah will now exchange the files that have been signed by them according to the Memorandum of Understanding for the CSS Scholarship Program. Thank you very much, sir. Taking over of the electric vehicles that have been donated by District Council Sukkur, Mr. Kumail Haider Shah has been gracious enough to extend this gesture to Sukkur IB University. In your huge round